Welcome back to another one of my videos. So today we're going to just look at some teaching strategies that we can explore in the classroom to teach factorization. Alright? So the first thing we need to remember is that our quadratic equation takes a general form ax squared plus or minus bx plus or minus c, where of course A is the coefficient of your square term, B is the coefficient of your x, and C is your constant. So we're going to be factorizing the following examples. X squared plus 2x plus 1. Alright? And some teaching method that we can use within our classroom to get the students to see some concrete concept or algebra tiles. We have our x squared tile, and this tile is our x squared tile because the length, this length is x and this length is x, hence this is your x squared tile. Of course, the blue represents your positive x squared and the red your negative x squared. We have our x tile. And the reason why this tile is our x tile is because our length is x and our width is 1. X times 1 is x. So this is our x tile. The green is positive, the red is negative. And also we have our 1. This symbol represents 1. The white is positive or red is negative. So now we are going to use our algebra tiles to factorize the following that we have here. We're going to be using our algebra tiles. And remember, these are just some concepts that we can use in the classroom that will help our students to see concrete or to develop their concrete thinking. Let's turn to our algebra tile. First, we're going to use our algebra tile to model the statement x squared plus 2x plus 1. So here we have our algebra tile. And we know since x squared is positive, then we're going to use our blue. So I have my x squared plus 2x. Since each of these tiles represent 2x, I'm going to use 2, which will represent 2x. Since 2x is positive, I use my green. So here I have x squared plus 2x plus 1. And I need a symbol, so this symbol represents 1. And since it's positive, I will use my white. So here I have x squared plus 2x plus 1. Doing this, we get our students to be able to model our quadratic equation. We get our students to be able to model our quadratic equation. Now, what we're going to do, we are going to fit each of these tiles together so we end up having what we call a perfect square or rectangle. Let's try that. So I'm going to fit it together so that I end up having a perfect square or rectangle. So I'm going to try this. I still don't have a perfect square or rectangle. So what I'm going to do is to fit my symbol right there. Now I have a perfect shape. Remember that the length of this tile is x and the length of this side of my tile is 1. So the entire length here is going to be x plus 1. I'm going back to my tile. The length of this side here is x, and the length of this side is 1. So the entire length here is going to be x plus 1. Now, if I have to the length of one side of our square is x plus 1, and the length of one side of our square is x plus 1. Note that the area of the square would be x squared plus 2x plus 1. So the area of my square here is x squared plus 2x plus 1. And in order to get my area, it is length times length. So the length of one side is x plus 1, and the length of one side is x plus 1. Hence, x plus 1 and x plus 1 are the two factors of x squared plus 2x plus 1.